Auto's back again. This time you better tell a friend. M.A.V is where it's at. Max's Auto Vlog. It's a vlog, not a blog. Tell your dog, catch a frog. It's not a slog. See it on a log and watch Max's Auto Vlog. Max's Auto Vlog. Stick and Auto, Max's Auto Vlog. Max's Auto Vlog.
How's it going, YouTube? Spec M Auto is back with another video today. First time in forever. I guess this is going to be my official re-debut on YouTube again. So my girlfriend's car has a little bit of a problem, and we're going to try to tackle it and fix it today. I got a few little pieces from the junkyard I'm going to try to use and fix it, get it all set to go, and it should be solid. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and don't forget to give it a like. Let's get started. Alright, so we're going to be sitting in this car because this is what we're going to have to do to work on what we're working on. So there's a common thing with these 08 through 12 Ford Escapes, and as you can see, if you put the camera this way, this visor clip is very loose. So when you go to try to move it, it wiggles. You pull the visor out, you kind of have to yank it out. It really messes with it. And I'm wondering if this is a common issue with these year range of vehicles, because I was trying to look for clips and stuff from other Escapes in the junkyard, and just pretty much all of them were like the same way, and there's a couple of them that were good, but they were on this side. And what I came to the realization is that both passenger side and driver side clips are universal. You can put them either way. So I tested out a couple of clips for the passenger sides from the junkyard, and they're nice and solid. As you can see, like right here, it's nice and solid. There's no problem with it. It's always the driver's side. So what we got with us today, we're gonna need a flathead screwdriver and a Phillips head screwdriver. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our Phillips head. We're gonna come up here. We're just gonna take this out real quick. Show you guys exactly what is going on, because it's not what you guys think. It's not the clip itself that's bad, it's what's behind it is what is bad. So we're going to take this out, and I always forget how long the screw it is, sorry. Alright, we're going to take this clip out, and as you can see, bring the camera over here. There's nothing broken on this clip. All the tabs on it are fine. This little mounting bracket on the thing is fine. So if it's not the actual visor clip, then what could be the problem? What could be causing this to be so bad? Well, if you take the camera and look up here, there's this little metal bracket inside of the ceiling. You can kind of hear it jiggering around in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our flathead screwdriver. Oops, if I don't drop it. We're going to take this clip, and we're just going to kind of slowly pry it out. Okay, like that. And you see there's the clip. This is our culprit right here. And I put this here so we don't mix it up with good ones. I picked 2 of these from the junkyard just in case by any slim chance one doesn't work, we can try the other. And all else fails, sorry, I guess. I did go ahead and get an extra visor clip just to be safe, but I don't think we're going to need it today. So we're going to take our replacement from the junkyard, and we're going to stick it up into this hole here. And as you can see, it's mounted up in the ceiling. So now all we have to do is take our visor clip and our Phillips head. I'm dropping things. We're going to stick this up there. We're going to stick our screw in. We're going to start screwing this back in together. I'm hoping that this first clip is still good and that we shouldn't have any more problems. Worst case scenario, if it's not, the clip. It's probably something wrong with the hole that the bracket is mounted into, but I would think that this will be the fix. As you can see, a little better. You can test it and see how it can go. Still a little bit on the floppy side, but not quite as bad. So this is why I brought a backup one. So we're gonna go ahead and unscrew this out, and we're gonna take that clip out, try the second clip. Yeah, so as I was saying, as I noted, if you look really close to there, you can see how the little square hole is a little bit bent, and some of the paint is kind of peeled off right here on the corner. So I'm a little bit worried that it might go beyond the clip. Because I can almost guarantee if I take this one out and look at that hole, that screw hole is not going to be bent up like that. So we're going to work with this for a minute, and we're going to see if maybe this second clip will help fix the problem, or if we're going to have to take everything back out, and I'm going to have to do something about that and see if I can maybe somehow put it back into place. Alright, so I was a little bit worried about this situation. Off camera, I went ahead and tried putting the other clip in, and I know those clips are good. Still no problem, or still problems. They're still jiggling around. So my last resort with this right now is to attempt to fix it with a new tool, a hammer. Because I'll give you guys another quick glance at this hole. As you can see, it's bent. That's garbage. That's really cheap. You know, and I guess that's what happens when you build cars during the recession era. So, this is my last resort. Because, you know, these clips are definitely good. There's something wrong with them. So, I guess I'm just going to try to get her back straight. We're gonna see how these brackets do. The desirable plan is if the clip is put back in, it won't be so loose. But as you can see, the clip is still loose. So, I'm gonna try that. My other option, try a little bit of this. And what would be really good for this would probably be some heat, like a heat gun or something, but with all this headliner stuff here, I don't want to do that. That would be damage. So I'm trying to do this the Amish way, without heat. So, better luck than to just try to beat the shit out of it and somehow bend it back. Let's try that one more time. I can't promise you that this is going to be a fix or it's going to be a bust or whatever. I'm assuming it's starting to look a little more hopeless right now with the given situation. Oh, wait, maybe not. Hold on. That's feeling kind of good. Let me try this. And for added measure, I'll just go ahead and put the clip in from the junkyard. So we're going to go ahead and get my screwdriver again. Try to figure out where the heck it went. Put this up here. Screw this in. I'm actually feeling kind of good about this now. So let's check this out. See if we can get it back to where she needs to be. Oh yeah, look at that. Man, nope. It fixed for a second. So I'm wondering, what can I do to not make it bend like that. I'm not exactly a metal worker. Yeah, see, she's just loose again. Put this other clip on standby. That's unfortunate. Sounds like that metal just pulls out. So, try that again. We're gonna try this other clip one more time. The one I just tried is sitting on the shifter, so we'll see if I can just make it fixed. You saw it got solid for a second though. That got me excited. But now I'm starting to feel more disappointment. If I can't fix it, then I can't fix it. You know, I can only do so much. See, it feels solid when you mount it. Hold on. Before we continue, I think I know what I can do to make it a little easier. So we're gonna try this. It's a little trick. I'm not gonna spray this in the car because we don't need that everywhere in the car. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of WD-40. Just gotta spray it on the rag a little bit like that. We're gonna get in here. We're just gonna do a little bit of a scrubby on there. Get her lubed up a little bit. Then we're gonna stick the towel in here. Get it nice and lubed up. And then we're gonna try that. I think that fixed it. Oh, look at that. I think that worked. Alright, so if you guys are having a problem with your 08 through 2012 Ford Escape and you got to fix that sun visor, most likely it's going to be the bracket and that hole that the bracket is mounted in. So get a new bracket, take a little hammer, screwdriver with a hammer like I did, just kind of bang that back in place if it's all bent up like this one was. Obviously during the Great Recession they were using cheap metal. I don't know why they did that, it's such a bad idea. But get the new bracket, put it up in there, you know, do what you need to do with the metal work, put it in place. And if it's like a little crunchy, you know, pulling the visor in and out, just put a little bit of WD-40 on that towel. And as you can see, it's butter smooth and that's still nice and solid. I haven't seen any videos on YouTube when I was researching, figuring out what the hell was wrong with this thing. I looked all over YouTube and I literally could not find a single video about the bracket or anything to do with that being a problem. So I wanted to make a video today since I did all this research, all this work, and get it all figured out. I hope this video helps you, but most importantly, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, stay safe out there, and I'll see y'all later. Oh, and one more thing before I leave. I want to give a huge thanks and shout out to my girlfriend, Nikki. She's amazing, so loving and supportive. And I couldn't have found a better person in my life to do this with. So, yeah, see y'all later. Bye.
Going to the junkyard, going to let myself unwind. Spec them auto. Spec them auto.